everyone. I am Dr. Suzi Schulman. I think we started, but we're going to wait just 1 second to make sure. Here we go. We're definitely live now. Okay, good morning. This is Dr. Suzi Schulman, and welcome to your Thursday morning and your morning mental adjustment, as I'm not going to be calling it going forward. Every morning from Monday through Thursday at 8:30 a.m., I'm going to get on here and I'm going to share some life hacks. Why am I doing that? Because I have been in practice for a very long time, as you can see by my gray hairs. I've been doing this for about 30 years, and I have raised 3 amazing, incredible girls, and I am actually in the best place of my life, both mentally and physically right now. And I wish that I had known the things that I know now 30 years ago, all my life, but I didn't, and I didn't have anybody to share these things with me. So I'm obsessed about sharing it because my journey was tough. Like I said, I took some wrong turns. They cost me dearly, and if I can keep anybody from having to suffer in this world, if I can make it a little bit better for people, that's what I'm here to do. And here's a really huge, important lesson that I learned on my journey. The first thing everybody told me, has told me always, I've paid money to hear this. You can't fix people. You can't fix it. You can't be fixed. And I'm here to tell you, they're wrong. You can be fixed. So if you're one of those people who know that you're meant for more, you know that there's a power inside of you that just wants to be turned on, this is where you want to tune in. You're in the right place. And right now we're going to jump right into it because I know that people are busy. They don't have a lot of time. If a video is more than 5-6 minutes, I won't even listen to it because it's too long for me. So I'm keeping this short, sweet, giving you as much content in as little time as possible. And the first thing that I want to discuss today, which just was such a mind blower for me, is the inner voice. Everybody thinks a lot of this stuff is woo-woo, and I'm here to tell you it's not. Let's talk about your inner voice. And as soon as I say inner voice, everybody goes, woo-woo. No. Who doesn't have a conversation with themselves? Who doesn't have an inner voice? Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? That little voice that you hear all the time. Everybody hears that voice in their head. You can't deny that exists. It's there. But what is it? Why is it there? What's the purpose? Are we just telling ourselves that, are we just giving ourselves messages from our brain? Are we talking to ourselves? Is that inner voice? Or is it something more? What do you think? Well, most people think that we're just talking to ourselves. And I guess that's absolutely true. We are talking to ourselves. But let's take it a little bit deeper. Where is that voice coming from? Where is the message that we're giving ourselves? If we're just talking to ourselves, because I believe that we are, where's the message coming from? Anybody have any ideas? Anybody want to write any comments? Because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. My thought is that those messages are programmed and can be programmed by our mind. We can take control of our thoughts. The way we do that is by healing ourselves mentally and physically. If you are in pain physically, there's no way those thoughts are going to be good or productive. So the first step is taking care of yourself physically. Okay, mentally will follow, we'll get there, but let's look at physically. You're walking around in pain, you have headaches, you get sick all the time, you're not feeling well, you're not sleeping right. What are the voices in your head telling you? Are they telling you good things, or are they telling you you're tired, you need rest, you need a break, you need to quit, this is too much? First thing we need to do is get our health back. And the way we get our health back is we start tuning in a little bit more to those messages that are in our head, those voices. Start trying to listen instead of programming them. When I say listen, you're going to get messages that instantly make you feel better. The dialogue that you give yourself can turn yourself into a happy, good mood. You can say, yeah, I'm sick today, I'm feeling crappy. However, these are the steps I'm going to take. And you bring yourself to say that. You get yourself better, you start feeling better, and now the messages that you're hearing, your inner voice, becomes a little stronger, a little more positive. So now your day is programmed in a little bit of a better direction, and it's because we feel better. So again, don't tell me you can't fix it, you can. And the first step is to feel better. I fixed it for myself. I have been bending over tables for 30 years. Again, it's a hard, long journey if you don't feel well. I had to go back to the tables. I'm now in my 50s, proud to say, and I'm back at the tables, and I was really afraid because my inner voice was saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do this. I stopped paying attention to it, and I said, hell yeah, I can, and I started taking better care of myself. When I say taking better care of myself, I'm, exercising, doing the wedge, all the things that we're talking about in the office, I'm doing for myself. Trust me, I am fixed. Mentally and physically, I've never been better. It can happen. And the first part for you is to be aware that there is a voice in your head. It does exist. And what is it telling you? And why is it telling you that? And if it's telling you that because you don't feel well, the first thing that you should really be listening to, the first message is, you need to feel better. And you can. And if you don't know how, tap into me. Write something in the comments. Give me a call. I will be more than happy to help you on your journey, because like I said, mine was long and hard. It turned out to be so unbelievable. It just should have started a lot earlier, and I am obsessed with getting people to start their happy journey, their good journey, their purposeful, the reason they were meant to be here journey. That's what we're going to ignite. That's the switch that I'm learning to flip. And again, it all starts with that inner voice. So next week, we're going to be back Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. I hope everybody has a great weekend between now and then. Send me some comments. Let me know if you listened live, if you heard the replay, right? #replay. Tap into this. Tap into the resources I have available. I'm obsessed about getting information out there. So share this, get as many people to listen, because next week we're going to start talking about ways to physically relax your mind and body. We're going to start with restoring the curve to your neck so we can gain our realignment, we can get stronger, we can feel better, we can tap into our power, and we can live the lives we were meant to live. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Thank you, everybody, for listening.